Performative male fashion explained. Yeah, this won't end up good. This won't end up good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like performative males. Men. Performative men are interesting. I'm so pro women. I'm like, look at all these men. I don't like men. You don't like yourself, your brother, your sister, whatever. Why you kind of why though? Apparently is. It's by Frugal Aesthetic. We're gonna look at this. Sounds interesting. Why not? Let's go in. Let's listen to this.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
So what's your take?
The term performative male is redundant because the idea of being a modern man is already a performance in itself.
100% agree.
Accurate. This is so this is me, right? That is me, and that is the women. It's very accurate, yeah. It is. That is accurate, yeah. Literally, this meme sums it up. Noted, dear. This meme sums it up. 100% perfect. Literally.
So, in the colloquial sense, what even is a performative male? From my understanding, it's someone taking on a disingenuous personality and character with the objective of coming across favorable to people of interest, most especially the female gaze. Essentially, it's just brown-nosing women one acrylic wool cardigan at a time.
Yeah, it's also like politically, by the way. Performative males like to oh, I'm so feminist, I'm so progressive. Shut the fuck up. We know you're doing this for puss and no other reason. We know you do this for back shots and that's it. I too don't like guys who act like that. You hate men, so you hate yourself. I love men, but not like that, though. A24, not the A24 bag. But yeah, it's true. It's true. Like, it's just weird. Stop. We just had the recent case of a VTuber acting like this.
But I think just clothing-wise, right? Like the style, I feel like it's very inoffensive. It's funny how generally appreciated this type of outfit is, but how hated the type of person who sports this has become. Like,
honestly, I don't like the looks either. Most of it's just baggy clothes, or you just look like a guy trying to LARP as a chick. Get out of here.
The dichotomy is crazy. Man, the idea of the performative male has come such a long way from this. I feel like this video alone killed this entire look. Like, it stopped it right in its tracks. Like, I haven't seen an outfit like this celebrated in years. But again, evil doesn't die. It just evolves. Okay, but now, truly
evil can also not create. It just takes over.
Separating the art from the artist here, what makes a male manipulator outfit? What even is the performative male aesthetic? The idea of dressing up. Think about it, right? Why do you dress up? To look good.
Honestly, it's not just dressing up, though. I wouldn't use it like that. It's also beliefs. Oftentimes, it's also the beliefs of said person. And it's just odd at times, right? Right? It's not just really the looks, right? You can still be performative without even wearing the stuff.
Performance. Anyways, the point I want to make before digging into all of this is that it's all a performance. The way you control how you come across to others, you know.
Is that a matcha? That's a matcha, 100%.
Like, it's your production. You should just be mindful and deliberate about what kind of show you put on. And hopefully the character that you portray is close to your soul and not 2025 Jacob Elord. So performative male fits, which at this point has become its own genre in fashion in a weird way. Like, I know it's a derogatory term aimed at the person, but just in terms of the fits, right? Just in terms of the styling. When I see stuff like this, the first term that comes to mind.
What on earth are these shoes? This looks like there's supposed to be a hoof fitting in here. What are you? What the? What? What are these shoes? Why? What is that? What? Is it like to be like separate the toe, the big toe from all the others? What is this? What is that? If he reads Hoover Colleen, he is performative, definitely. What are these shoes, bro? What are these shoes?
styling. When I see stuff like this, the first term that comes to my head is performative male outfit. And I'm not even trying to dog on the person, like this could literally be anyone. I just tie that term to this style now. But so what is it then? You know, like what even is the source material? What is the world that this style is built in? Aesthetics wise, I can see it being a mix of like minimalism, like a modern take on minimalism and like that smart streetwear thing going on. I think the sauce of the whole thing is that you're supposed to look like you're not trying. Like, it's supposed to be very organic. It's a calm day.
Except it's not organic. Brother got them that horse hoof 85s. It looks like that. Those shoes forgive me, but I have those. They're quite comfortable. I use them indoors, as in my indoor office shoes. They look stupid. If I see you with those shoes, I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna point and laugh. That looks like a deer just has like got up and just starts wearing shoes. Somebody catching strays here.
And I just so happen to be wearing this. Like, oh yeah, of course I'm reading in public. It's a nice day. You know, if a tree falls in the woods, does she think I'm quirky? Truly, this is the messy hair equivalent of fashion, where the whole lived-in and imperfect nature of the look is what makes it, whilst also being very consciously engineered. Like, I'm trying really hard to look like I'm not trying right now. If a tree falls in the book, does anyone even read? But for the clothes, right? Like things like a slightly boxy sweater or a, you know, slightly distressed cropped vintage tee with stains and discoloration.
I need to hold back. I won't say anything, but I need to hold back. Comfort over style. Nah, reading in public is impossible. It works for me, I guess. Sometimes I can do it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Gay. I'm immediately assuming you're a fruity one. I'm sorry. You might not be homosexual, but if I see this, I'm definitely thinking that's though. I am sorry. No wonder women don't like this particularly. I'm not surprised. I'm saying it the way it is. Especially that one.
And there's a little bit of sun fading. Waffle knit thermal with contrasting wired headphones hanging all about. Heel bite to show the miles that you've walked in other people's shoes. And I mean that metaphorically and literally, because you're wearing these vintage penny loafers, right? To cosplay the class that you don't have. Overall, I like the style. I can't even lie, man. I know I'm talking but I f with it. I personally find myself in these fits a lot, you know? Not that I'm like the other guys, though.
Beware, watch out for false teachers. They come to you dressed as sheep, but on the inside they're devouring wolves. Matthew 7:15. Accurate. I would never wear something like that. I would never on earth wear something like that. Never, ever.
Because this truly, guys, I'm different. This is truly just who I am. Virgo rising Capricorn sun, you know? But
get out of here. Don't tell me you're one of those space racists. It's just, you don't tell me you're one of those people who are into racism for white women. Stop.
Going piece by piece, fundamentally, I think this is some good stuff. Who doesn't love immaculately fitted tees with the emphasis on nuance, both cut and texture? Just making the most of a universal basic. Check outerwear with an emphasis on quality? God forbid I get a nice jacket with good materials that's gonna last. God forbid, man. Leather.
I think I'm good. I wouldn't wear this at all. Nope. What that one? Those like what? Did your grandma dress you like that one? You're just straight out of your grandma. See Poker wearing the exact fashion in the future when a girl with a ring buys it for him. What? What ring? Nose ring? No. By the way, no woman will ever buy something from me. I will make sure of that. Say that fit isn't something I'd wear. I dress like a 5-year-old at home. You dress? At home? Nah, I'm just rocking around naked.
Leather, wool, cashmere, and the cuts, you know,
Joke, obviously.
range from oversized, fitted, relaxed. And of course, all of this works so well together dressed up and down. Everything with intention. God forbid I get a nice jacket. Check. Pants have a wide variety in both cuts and styles as well. From
Those white pants just look horrible. The first one is so Yakuza. Sorry, but baggy jeans look horrible. They do. Especially since most of the people wearing them, if they pick something up, their whole ass is out. Every time I see someone with baggy jeans, their whole ass is out. Because that belt is not holding it up.
rugged, beat up, vintage denim to trousers, living in a world between formal and casual. It's really pick your poison, and regardless of your choice, you'll probably be able to wear these every day without them getting stale. Old Levi's, Japanese denim, wool trousers, cotton sweatpants. Talk about a spread. What else does a complete wardrobe need? Check. Shoes. Shoes are another complete garage.
Now I'm seeing them more close up. Gonna throw up. Those aren't shoes. It looks like it looks like you separated your big toe from the small toes because either he was bullying them or he's a bigot.
An entourage of leather, married to the frayed hems of your pants. Using your sidearm is faster than reloading. We even go all the way to mules, slippers, slides. Again, talk about range. Your daily beaters decided by your star sign, you know? Check. Accessories. I mean, what is there to say? You know, they say.
Let's go through these. Gay, maybe okay. I mean, I sometimes still like to use cable headphones, so that's fine. Gay. Anyways, moving on.
Hey, the devil is in the tote bag. I've raved about the diversity of this aesthetic through each piece, but with accessories, I truly think that you can kind of just get away with whatever naturally occurs in your.
This dude is not real. Women's health. Fucking laboobos. With this clothing autism. No, this is the this is just like performative male outfits. Also, I hate pure crams. Feminist. The male feminist, a rare special breed. You're not so feminist as you believe.
Day to day. Like if you live in a walkable city and you're commuting a lot, headphones are just a big part of your life. They are inherently part of your fit.
I could never go out with those big headphones. I'm gonna be so I couldn't. That looks so stupid at times. That looks so stupid.
Whether intentional or not. So why not be intentional about the way the headphones look? Like the idea that wired headphones are performative. Like, okay, where does that even come from? Like, I feel like, what if you just don't want to buy AirPods? Like, I didn't realize.
I'm just like a grandpa. I'm just like a grandpa. That's literally what it is. I'm just like a grandpa who's like, I don't buy that new stuff.
That there was a floor to the types of headphones that you're wearing. You know, also, like, what is the difference?
Honestly, I feel like these are more performative than like these, right? Like those are normal, right? Those, but like these, of course, if you suddenly have like a fucking additional adapter to get that into your phone, I am fucking questioning things, okay? But like these, I still have these laying around. I sometimes use these because I don't want to put too much strain on my cableless ones.
Difference between picking your headphones like as an aesthetic choice versus picking your shoes, because like they both serve an objective purpose. They both add to your outfit. So what is the difference between these two? Nothing. There is no difference between you thinking about what headphones you're wearing and you thinking about what shoes you're wearing. Eclectic belts, necklaces, belt chains, handkerchiefs, stupid hats, crazy sunglasses, rings, matcha. Man, matcha too, like you're either spending a ridiculous amount of time making it, which is like First of all, if you're making matcha, you better like that, man. You better like doing that. Because I will say, no one is impressed, right? You're not getting any points. Pick me, pick me. So if you continue...
Why? Why? Why that green, slimy, weird shit? I don't get it. Which headphones you have? Currently, they should be Galaxy Buds, right? I'm pretty sure they are. They're Samsung Galaxy Buds.
To do your ceremonial matcha routine, morning routine, meditation, as you're doing this, you know, I'm starting to, like, you guys must really like that. And it's either that or you're spending a lot of money buying matcha, which is, again, like, no one's looking at...
$7.35? Why? Just get a regular coffee. Green slop water, matcha is watergrass. Emphasis on ass.
At you in line. Oh, dude, that guy's getting matcha. Like, that guy must be really f***ing... You know, like, no one's doing... Like, you've earned your trophy, modern man. Check. Okay, now, taking a look at the performative male wardrobe checklist. Like, there's some good stuff. It's a very holistic wardrobe. Like, there's honestly a lot of good things that you can pull from here. And if you really check the list on this, and you really make it an effort to check each box, and you know, you really put in the time to make these choices, and it's crazy that after all that, she still doesn't want you. Okay, but...
Because she still doesn't want you because, well, here's a crazy fun fact that these guys do not understand. Women, how do I put this? Matcha the Karen's food, pretty much. Women want a guy that looks like masculine, but has the same beliefs as her, which is like oxymoron because why? Well, because the masculine dudes don't have that. So the women aren't particularly, at least here in the West, they're not particularly into that style. Because, honestly, you're just putting on an act.
Really looking at this, you know, it's good picks, right? They're safe. I feel like a lot of these picks are safe, but with good taste.
Most of those look just like you hit randomize on a me character. That's really it. On a Sims character, correction. You know what? I would like if I saw somebody buying it out in public, a 20-piece chicken nugget box that they can't finish themselves, so I can't help them finish it. You are... Talk about greed earlier.
And time, you can really build a perfect timeless wardrobe. And you almost start to think, right? Like, huh, I feel like a lot of these choices are just like, this is just like something that you'd want. Is a performative male just a guy wearing clothes? Which brings me back to the beginning of this video, where I claim performative male is redundant, because you're not what you save on Pinterest, but rather you are the sum of your choices that you make every day.
Performative male has a look, right? But it's not just the look, it's also the beliefs, right? They're supposedly super feminist, right? Ew. They're like super progressive. Ew. Usually what comes along is also that, like, they have internalized self-hate, right? They hate themselves. That oftentimes happens, right? That usually comes along with, right? They have guilt. Whether that is, like, guilt because they're usually, right, they're white. Usually they're, like, they have white guilt, right? They shame themselves for being a man. They're a feminist. You get the idea.
In real life. So make good moves, man. Write better scenes for yourself, huh? You know? Like, is this even about clothes? Or is this about girls, right? I don't know. I'm a Scorpio
That is, and it also is about girls. Be right back. Take care.
moon, for anyone curious. Also, if she doesn't want you after all of this, maybe it's the headphones. Maybe get some wired headphones. That might change the whole f***ing game. You know, talk about putting a Band-Aid on the San Andreas fault. Wired headphones. She might like me. I'm unemployed. I'm chopped. But truly, I feel like the ability to construct something according to your taste and your perspective is not only beneficial for fashion, but for just, it's a good life lesson as well. And which is why, you know, to bring in the new year, I would like to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace. Because Squarespace, as you guys all know, is the best place to make...
Anyway. is. The rest might be ad, is it not? The rest is ad. Anyways, simply put, performative male outfits just look straight up ugly. That's really what it is. It looks straight up ugly. That's all there is to it. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.